Well, the African Cup of Nations has finally started. Wow, and it was a wonderful ceremony. The opening ceremony was beautiful. Davido, it was amazing. I mean, it's not a ceremony. It's not a ceremony in Africa until Nigerian artist performs. There was no Rema there. So it's not a ceremony in Africa until the Nigerian artist performs, and it was wonderful. But the opening game, Morocco against Comoros Island, it was, let's say, more keenly contested than we expected, especially in the first half. It felt, even though one would say, okay, Morocco missed penalty, this, that. But one thing I noticed, which has been the problem with Morocco from time, is the fact that they still struggle with physical team. First, I think Comoros Island were not able to sustain it in the second half, the physicality, but when Comoros Island brought the physicality in the first half, Morocco were not able to flow.
Yeah, even the coach he said they were at first half they were not able to get movement in the box
because Comoros Island were physical.
So yes, they have to bring in players that actually fit something like that. Kabi and Nesri. So that was one of the reasons why they were able.
Why they go start that Ibrahim?
Well, I think it's all about probably him being informed.
Miss penalty, miss goals.
And
it was from, I think, their 20 and their Olympic team, and he did well.
Yeah, I think it's probably being informed. That's why he actually started. But then I think if you want to play stuff like this, you need to play experienced games.
You can't have a Nessie on the bench and be
yeah, so I think that was what he actually knew that, and he decided change information.
But I hope physicality is not going to be a problem, because one of the problems they had 2 years ago when they crashed out in the round of 16 was that they were not able to cope with physicality of African football. At the World Cup, it looks like the World Cup is more suited because it's not as physical as the African continent is jam body football. I hope that they are able to cope with jam body football, because this is Africa. That's what we do, and that's what we do not have. You know they play TV Taka here.
And they tell you boo anywhere but
it's all about if even if they want to play their free flow and football, they need to understand that at some point they will need to leave that and play their free flow. And if it's all about we want to play the African we want to play tiki taka, they will definitely meet teams.
They should wait for World Cup.
And also they will definitely meet teams that will be more physical. And they will be more compact defensively than the Comoros.
Yes,
if they are finding out to score against Comoros in the first half, what's the probability that they will score against those teams in the first half and second half? And let's not forget, Comoros had another chance to equalize.
Yeah.
And which I know I was cutting that player after he missed that opportunity. Like, why didn't you pass that ball? Why didn't you pass? So I just feel if they were trying to hit them on the counter, and let's not forget that the pen was kind of open at some point. So if they see teams that are not to use the counter more than Comoros, they might just be ruin their missed chances as well.
Nigeria will play Tanzania in their opening game on Tuesday by 6:30. See what Farag is doing. This is the only chance for them to make it up to them, even though it doesn't make it up to them, but at least make Nigerians happy. Maja, do you think we are ready?
Yeah, we are ready. To be sincere, we are ready, but there is no small thing in this AFCON, to be sincere. Most especially, I don't know why. Something tells me that we will not be starting. Let me tell you something. Most especially those East African sides, Tanzania, they developed their league, and they are very, very good side. They also.
And
yes, and they are paying their players in dollars.
So they have a well-developed league.
Yeah, Nigeria
is in top 10 in Africa.
I'm telling you, their league has developed better than Nigerian league. Yes, they are playing their.
But we have foreign nationals. We have Wobi, we have Alubasi.
This is AFCON. This is AFCON. This is African league, African Cup of Nations. Forget about all this thing. Okay, now from my own angle,
our importation cannot work.
in papers now they might be rating Nigeria low key, but let the ball started, you will know that from my own angle, I know Nigeria we are going to win them, but it will be a very because with the squad I'm seeing, although no, from my own angle, the Nigerian, this is their opportunity at least to put a smile on Nigeria's face. Shey you get after the World Cup losses. So from my own angle,
okay, let's talk about lineup now. Fahad, what kind of lineup are we looking forward to? Wabali go, backline. Because I saw Amas the other day in the second half. I don't want to pass between the sticks.
I don't know what Wabali wants to do. Maybe he wants to bandage himself, or maybe take paracetamol overdose. He must have daily posts. Because I can't trust the team that can't beat Zimbabwe at home. That can't beat Lesotho. So if I can't trust that team, I'll not see match day, and then I'm not supposed to be I'll lost of team. I'm not because I'm playing.
I'll set alarm to wake up 2 hours. So I'll check final results.
I mean, Omabali has to start definitely, and then the defense has to consist of.
Looks like the defense line. We know that it's Basi, Semi Ajayi, right back.
This guy.
I want them can play right back.
Yes.
But Price Osai yeah. You think as Osai starts as right back?
Yeah. I mean,
or maybe Alibio should.
If I was the coach, I'll use Ryan.
I don't see Ryan.
I'll use Ryan as right back.
No.
His first half.
Well, that's the one thing. But from my own angle, I'll use Bright. Bright is the best.
I'm not really convinced.
That's the thing. I mean, if there was I wouldn't even be talking Bright, but in the absence of I know.
Yes, and this guy now.
The left back sorted. I think Zedu Santos. And in the midfield, we all know you want to use captain. So this captain starting. Even though I prefer would have started Onyedika. I feel Onyedika should have should.
Onyedika. Rafael Onyedika should start. As the deep lining midfield.
No, not deep lining.
As a CM. Yeah. So did you still start as DM?
Yes, now.
So Onyedika as CM and Wobi as CM officer leadership. I think. Well, what about can't we start in the officer leadership? In the 4-3 formation, the Man City type 1 DM 2 AMs.
I mean, if you look at Merrick Joe, he's not really. I think he plays with people he trusts actually, and he has not really played beside the leadership in clubs like that. And yeah, when he has come in, he has played for him, and he has shown that okay, he's someone I can trust. So we want to play. We want to go the safer side. We want to go the safer route. Play people that I actually trust. So Onyeka is one of the people we trust. So I think we want to play with Onyeka.
The left front is where the headache usually is. It was better when Chairman Chukwueze was not informed, but now with the latest form of Chukwueze, the latest form of Chukwueze at Fulham, and we know that he already had headaches concerning who to play, Lookman or Simon. It feels like both of them want to play on the left. And he keeps finding a way to play both of them. So who goes to the bench?
Moses Simon now. Moses Simon should be. Moses Simon should go to Chukwueze on the
right.
Yes, now.
And Lookman is already. He's kind of getting the form. Scoring goals.
Moses Simon should be on the bench.
So I think he wants to play someone that is actually in form right now. And there's no. Yeah, Moses Simon he's been in the stalwart in the Nigerian team. He's also played for Paris, but I feel. I don't know how Lookman should actually be starting on the left.
How about if you wanted, because we have to also envisage this possibility. He has done it a couple of times, play 2-man striker. In that case, who partners with Simen? Akwa Adams, Redressers, Polymachu, who would you think would be the better option to partner with Simen? If he decides to go, he has gone for 4-2 before. Yeah. So he could decide to go for 4-2.
I think we've seen Akwa Adams and Osimhen play a couple of times, and I think
we've seen Tolu Arokogara and Osimhen, but Tolu is not AFCON.
I think right now Akwa Adams and Osimhen actually has to be the best partnership right now. If you want to use
yes. How about we try for the match?
No.
You can keep. Just pass the ball.
Both of them.
Anybody
Both of them
does
play.
it.
Both of them play exactly like the same way. But I don't.
So it's like having two Osimhen. Both of them are tall. Just let Chuko is and Lookman. Emo4 cross in the team.
No.
We saw Onacho against Egypt. He wasn't all that. And so I just you want to start.
So Aquadams is still.
I want to start Aquadams
and finally, some resolutions have been made by CAF. There's going to be African Nations League, like the UEFA Nations League. But most importantly, they have said that from 2028, that African Cup of Nations will happen once every 4 years. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this, but then how do you feel about that? Think right decision.
I've looked at it.
Since I was born, since I've known football, it's been AFCON every 2 years. And I felt like that was our own thing. It was a lot of developing our football, but then making it same with Europe and the same with the World Cup every 4 years.
I think what they want to tell you is that they want to make the look like they want to make it fair, like you said, and they also want to look at when it comes to countries that can host, because I think it was kind of difficult finding an host country in 2027. How many countries are actually ready to host? They have to
take like 4 countries or 3.
Yeah. How many countries are ready to host World Cup in 2 years? Will the preparation be enough? So they want to probably give them okay, even though you are hosting in like 8 years time.
Exactly. Even if you want to build 4 or 5 new stadia, there's time.
Yeah, so you have time to actually build stadium. So I just feel that's probably what they will also, that's one of the things they will put into consideration. But then, like you said, it's the 2 years has been African tradition.
Yes.
At the end of the day, it's, like you said earlier, change. The world is constant. Change is constant. And at some point, you might be telling.
Okay, we are at the junction where you put your money where your mouth is. Prediction: Nigeria, Tanzania. Maja.
It's going to be a similar one. It's
2-1.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be simple. I mean, 2-1 is a very close score.
Yeah,
but it will nevertheless.
Yes.
I know the 3-0 for Nigeria.
Nigeria will I'll give you something. Okay, all right. You have heard the guys. An emphatic win for Nigeria from Fahad and a slim win for Nigeria from Maja. Well, what do you have to say? Nigeria, Tanzania, Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Who wins, Nigeria or Tanzania? Drop your predictions in the comment section.